Oh, wait, you're not all the way open yet. Get out of here. Hello, lovely humans. Welcome back to another vlog. We haven't done these in a while, since Vlogmas, because as I predicted, hello. You're done with the chopping? Okay, thanks, bud. Because as I predicted, once Vlogmas was over, I got sick. And I have had some version of a cold for, I think, like 3 weeks now. It was that really dry, chunky cough first, and then like the mucus came afterwards. So we're still lingering. It's still, it's still there. But it's that feeling of like the jump rope has started after Vlogmas, and I just have to like throw myself back in. I haven't done any podcasts, I haven't done anything, simply because it's just been a period of deep rest. Not just like, oh, I'm gonna take it easy, but like a lot of time just sitting. Because this situation, and obviously coming down off of Vlogmas, which means that things tend to kind of just like not get tended to, right? Because when Mama's down, not a lot of stuff happens. And in fact, I gave the kids all of winter break off of any inside chores, so they didn't have to do any dusting, any vacuuming, nothing. So by the time Vlogmas was over, and all of that, I was like, oh my gosh, this house is really bad. And you saw probably really early on in Vlogmas, Olivia cleaned and organized the entire pantry for me. Sweet angel baby nugget. Watch out, bun. But of course, because no one was keeping up with it, and by no one I mean me, we now have the pile on the floor again. We just got some stuff down here that like the dehydrator shouldn't be down here. A big old bag of flour underneath some brewskis. We have spaces for all these things. They're just not being put away properly. And then Elias hit up Costco last night. Oh, are you smudged? You are smudged. Oh goodness. Am I gonna lose this entire intro, or are we just gonna roll with the punches? I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. So I'm gonna go through and clean all this up, which will be our first time lapse of 2025. I need a tripod. I'm not crying. My eyes are just watering. All right, fam, let's do this. Oh, can I put pajamas back on now? Can we just end the vlog right here? Actually, pre-time lapse, let's talk about these stunning little plates. I don't know if I showed them in a vlog or not, but these are disposable plastic plates. There's both either salad or dessert, and then these big larger ones. And my penny pinching miserly little behind, you're supposed to just use them once and throw them away. We washed them. Can't tell if someone's singing or calling for help. Not calling for help. But we ended up hand washing these and kept them because they're so stinking cute. But it was like, I got, I think 2 20 packs. I think it was like 50 bucks. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but I got so many uses out of them. We used them for Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. No, we had Christmas at my mom's house. Anyways, we just used these a bunch of times when we were hosting and whatever, and I absolutely love them, and I'm still keeping them because they've been washed. A few, like at a certain point, we just ended up throwing a few of them away because I was over it. But if I'm gonna keep them, I have to have a place to put them. So these are also gonna need to find a way in here. I usually keep disposable stuff up there, so I just need to kind of like clean that up a little bit. You can't even see how chaotic it is from here. Right up there. See? Yeah, so that needs to be addressed. Because it's not looking good at the moment. Okay, but first I'm just gonna get everything out and off of the floor and out into this space, so at least I'm not tripping over things as we're trying to clean this up. So I think this shelf is causing the most chaos because that's Elias' snack basket and that's my snack basket. Clearly, I don't eat as many sweets as my husband thinks I do, so he keeps buying me sweets, which is really sweet, pun intended. And then we have all of the disposable stuff right here. I think what the family is trying to tell me is that on top of the fridge is not the best option for all of our disposable stuff. So I might want to find a better spot for that, or at least clean this up a little bit, because right now this is like giving me anxiety. Not anxiety, it's just... it's driving me nuts. And then we've got like someone's bag with their stocking stuffers stuff where the plate baskets go. So we just, this first. And maybe I'll go through that and just kind of get rid of anything I'm not actually gonna eat. where we're at. All right, and I've got to stop and eat something because it is out of focus. Because it's late. So of course, classic Jamie, going in with the Momofuku. It's a very dangerous word to say on the internet. Or just like in general. Ramen that I still have left over from, I think I have 2 packs. I got a 4-pack and I've just been like hoarding it. Although I will say, Elias has, I feel like I owe you guys like a New Year's update style podcast. But basically, we found out that Elias needs to cut out refined sugar and white flour. And I was like, okay, bet. Like, well, I'll do my best to not include any of that. He can still have sourdough though. His doctor was like, absolutely have sourdough. It's gonna be really good for your gut. It's gonna be really healing. So all the stuff that I've been cooking for the family has not included a lot or any white flour products. And this might be TMI, but I've never been shy about talking about my gut and the issues with my gut. I'm not constipated. Since I stopped eating refined carbs, even though they're organic, I'm not constipated. So it'll be interesting to see how my stomach reacts to this. This is gonna be a really good test. If I have to cut ramen though, I might throw hands. Like, it might be worth it to me. And then I have this gorgeous gelatinous broth left over from a pork shoulder that Elias did in the crock pot. And I'm like, oh, I'm so using that for the broth for this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So at least I'm getting like gelatin in, a couple other things. Like, it's not gonna be, listen to me justifying potentially, what was that? My hair just came, oh my gosh. I gotta be real with you guys, because I can't cut that clip because it's such a golden moment. I found a dead mouse in my pantries, and so I stopped recording because I was stressing out, and my hair was so soft that I thought somehow a mouse got on me. Ow, I hit my arm. Oh my gosh. It was really gross. So I've just been stress cleaning. That's the true reason that I stopped the time lapse. Because I found a mouse. So I'm gonna go collect myself. Oh my gosh, you are such a girl, Jamie. So I'm gonna use this big old basket. I got these so long ago, I think at Costco, to store our one-off, like super not good for you, but the kids absolutely love them and deserve to have fun little treats like this. Single snack things that they can use for co-op lunches only. Otherwise they would just blow through these. We've got these. We've got the Annie's Bunny Grams. I think that's all that's in here. Right? Oh no, there's some cheddar ones in here too. So they can kind of go and grab, I think they're allowed 1 or 2 of these. Like if they have a sweet, it's the only one sweet that they're allowed. But then they can also grab a savory one as well. So we're gonna load this up. I also have, Elias grabbed these. In fact, Elias grabbed all of these. He's the perfect person to go out and buy snacks for everybody. These protein bars, but they are definitely like sugar laden for sure. So I've got those. We also have these. So I think I'm just gonna kind of put all of the snack options for the kids' co-op lunches in here. Is that a good idea? Yeah? All right.
Oh, not like that.
My latte. Chaos. You want some snacks, Bonnie?
Those could actually break mode.
Are you gonna organize them now? All right, well, if you want to, here. All right, we'll come back when you're all done organizing that. Thanks, kiddo. And here is the after. Our biannual, our once quarterly, massive clear out of the pantry. I actually need to put those boxes back a little bit further. So we've got single serving packages right here. We don't normally do these. You guys know, you've seen my pantry enough, but these are actually have some pretty incredible ingredients. And then so do these as well. And then just stuff for the kids' lunches for co-op to make it a little bit more fun, because sometimes co-op feels a little overwhelming for them, because obviously the day-to-day of school here is not that much. Graham crackers, because we have a ton of them for some reason. Yogurt melts for babies, applesauce squeezies for everybody. We've got dried fruits, nuts, and beans all right in here, and then a random bag of that. My snacks, Elias' snacks, more of the just like big Azure bags that were all the way up there that we couldn't see. And then we also recently just re-upped our beef sticks because we love those for a quick hit of protein. These are backup snacks, and those are all the kids like sweets baskets. So things that they got for Christmas in their stocking are all in there. So I just had them go through theirs and get rid of some stuff so they could have a little bit more room for those, because all of those bags like that and a couple other grocery bags were just all strewn about. Oh, I actually didn't even organize up here. I need to do that. But that's fine. I'm really pleased with the progress so far. Special shout out to a giant 4-pound can of tuna that my husband was like, this is perfect. This is how much I need to make for our family. And that was 3 months ago when he purchased it. So it's just kind of been rotating around for a minute. And then down below we've got bulk drinks and flour and stuff. And then potatoes, onions, and garlic all right here as well. I did not, however, do anything with this stuff. I just brought it out and left it. Because I'm feeling a little bit done with this project. And my husband's taking me on a date. We are going to go to the range, which should be very fun. I have actually never, well, no, I have been to one. I went to one in California, but I haven't been to one out here. So that's going to be super, super exciting. What I'd like to do is just put like a little bit of makeup on my face. Obviously my husband knows what I look like, but I think we're planning on grabbing dinner, either a drive-thru or something afterwards. So just feel nice to do a little something with the bags, you know? Sometimes I swear this camera makes me look worse than I think I look in person. And then I look up at the screen, I'm like, oh, oh. The camera adds 10 pounds to your eye bags. Fun fact. Alright, so I'm gonna do that really quickly so we can hit the road, hopefully within the next 20 minutes or so. So I totally failed on vlogging for the rest of the evening because obviously I'm not gonna vlog at the range. I haven't gone in years and people get real touchy about that kind of stuff. That's why I've actually never even mentioned the pew-pews here on this channel. You can unfollow if you want, it's fine. But we had a great time. I'm trying to work on my form and things like that. And so I definitely did not eat enough protein today. So at a certain point I was shaking and I was like, I was not hitting the target, but I did really well for what I thought I was gonna do. I did so much better than like my expectation for where I was gonna be at. Cause again, I've only gone to a range like once or twice before. And of course my husband is like really good at it. It's obnoxious. Someone there thought he was in the military. No, I think it's more because of his character and then his marksmanship. Like, I think he called up to the front to tell the guy at the front desk, like, hey, that guy's military, like to give us a discount. My husband's like, no, I'm not. So it was a good night. We ended up grabbing some takeout on the way home. I'm hungry, but I'm just tired and I don't want to eat anymore. And I have my Bible study that I need to do, so I'm probably just gonna sit here and work on it. Oh, I didn't even show you. Elias got me a new study Bible for Christmas. Hold on. This might be the most southern vlog I've ever done where I talk about pew-pews and the Lord. Okay, so if you're not interested in Bible content, that's totally fine. I'm not offended. But you know when you get a new book or like a new journal and you just have this, and now I've just ostracized people who don't do journals. There's like it's like a thing, okay? When you get a new pen or a new journal, or that's what getting a new Bible felt like for me, except for this has just kind of unlocked a lot for me. So my preference is the new international version, and I told him that I wanted a really nice cover, so I sent him the link for this one. So it's genuine leather, so it's gonna last me a really long time. And a study Bible actually has, if you're unfamiliar, has like the scripture, like the actual Bible written up here at the top, and then down below has like little anecdotes, like here's what that word means, or genealogical, like this one says something about genealogical records of the tribes, blah, blah, blah. To give it historical context. Some pages will have pictures. Like recently I was learning about I think it was in Exodus, what the priest should wear, and they had an actual mock-up of what that would look like, and I've never had that before. Here's a great example. This is the beginning of Psalms, and they have this picture right here, and it says, musicians in the palace of the Hittite king Berkup. I haven't heard of that. The Psalms were originally intended to be sung, and several of them mention instruments such as a harp, lyre, trumpet, timbrel, horn, and cymbals. So you can, like, they're playing instruments. So it's just been a really cool experience, and I'm doing the Bible in 1 year again, the app, on my phone. I know a lot of people are doing the Bible recap, but since I'm already 60 days into this, I don't think I want to take on another reading challenge. I just don't know if I have capacity for that exactly, but this is so pretty. It's so soft. I'm really enjoying it. It's not like some of the girly Bibles that are out there. I really actually wanted like an aesthetic Bible, And my husband bought me a study Bible and bought me this because he had already purchased one for me when I sent him the link, so he ended up just purchasing both. So he's like, okay, take a look at both, take your time and decide which one you want. And I realized the one with the historical context was a lot more important for me because I flipped open to a page and my son and I were looking at this picture and he's asking questions about it and I was able to read the verse and just add context to it. So literally the most southern vlog I think I've ever done. So I'm gonna probably end it here so I can go do this and then go put pajama pants on because I changed my top half, but I'm still wearing jeans, which I feel like is rude. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I should not be in jeans anymore. Okay, I love you, bye.